Growing up in Orem, Utah in the 80s and 90s, I had a great life. As I began my military service, I realized that my childhood community was only a small representation of the communities of our great nation. And it was then that I realized how diverse our country really was, and I loved it. I served with Sanchez from East LA, Alvarez, an immigrant from Mexico, Nguyen, an immigrant from Vietnam, and Martini from Chicago. I served with all-state football players, accomplished musicians, and young husbands and fathers who left their families while they served. In the Marine Corps, I learned that there was only one color, green, and that it was our service to the Corps and to our nation that united us. Honor, courage, commitment became our defining characteristics. And while we wanted to preserve the ideals of our great nation, we also knew that our commitment was to the men and women with whom we served. Throughout history, those that have served and fought and died did so for many reasons, mainly because they answered the call of the country. They took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign or domestic. From the walls of Chapultepec to the fields of Gettysburg, they fought and died. From Iwo Jima to Normandy, they fought and died. From the frozen hills of Chosin to the jungles of Vietnam to the mountains of Afghanistan and the deserts of Iraq, they fought and died. And in the middle of the fighting, they thought little of their oath or greater cause. No, they fought for each other, for their brothers and sisters in arms. They fought for their families back home, and they fought for you. For you are them. They fought for the American who wants to live a peaceful and prosperous life, free from fear and oppression. The American who, regardless of race or religion, political party or gender, simply wants to live in peace and live the American dream. And so here is our challenge on this Veterans Day. It is a sacred time to pause and reflect on the immense sacrifices made by the men and women of our armed forces who gave so much in service to this nation. Veterans Day is a time to remember those who sacrificed and did so for you and for America. Because America isn't a place as much as it is an ideal many around the world wish they could realize, and an ideal so many have fought and died for. To our veterans, thank you for your service and sacrifice. Thank you for fighting for those that can't fight for themselves. Thank you for fighting for freedom, not for yourselves, but for others. Thank you for fighting for justice and hope for the oppressed. For those who have died in the service of us, we honor them and cherish their memory. And for those of us who live, we must honor their memory by fighting for those same ideals. Maybe not with the rifle, but with the ballot, the pen, and through service and kindness, for that is what they fought for. That's all I got. Go Aviators.